Hey gamers, in this video we're going to talk about creating your backstory for your character and why it's important. Hey gamers, welcome back to Game Master's Dungeon. I am Brian, your Game Master. In today's episode of Player Study Group, we're going to talk about the importance of a great backstory for your character. Not just why it's important to you, but also to your GM. But before we get into that, if you like this video, hit that like button. Also, if you want to support my channel, hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so you'll get instant notifications when I upload new content. Check me out over on Twitter at GameMastersDone1. I will post updates on future content and also other happenings going on in my gaming life. Also, come over to Discord, join our server over there with me and some of my subscribers. We're having some great conversations about a variety of games and topics. We would love to have you over there and join the conversation. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. Alright gamers, so let's get into this backstory conversation. So, a backstory. Let's talk about what it is. So backstory for your character is going to be a list of events, maybe people, some places, some things that were important to that character in their past previously that led up to the moment at the start of the adventure. And the reason why this is important because those events, those people, those places, those things have influenced this character and basically, help shape them to who they are at the start of the game. If they think a certain way, if they have a certain attitude, if they, have certain quirks, that's all from the past. That's has been molded by the people, the places and things in their past, right? And you're going to want to know that because if you don't develop that at least a little bit, it's going to be hard to come into the game and to play the character. If it's just like, okay, so I'm like this, I'm trying to play this character that's, completely on the other side of the field. How am I going to make that connection? I want to have a backstory so I can go through, I can read, this happened, this is why he does this is why she likes this, whatever. It's easier for you to get into character. And that's going to help you with having a much richer role-playing experience, having that suspension of disbelief where you can set this life aside, you can go into the game, and you can just live that life for however long your game sessions are, a couple, 3 hours. Trust me, it will give you a more fulfilling experience. You'll feel more connected to the character. You'll make better decisions as the character. You'll think like the character. And if everybody at the table is doing it, it's just going to be a fantastic experience for you. Now, I also mentioned why it's important to your GM as well. So, from my perspective, I'll tell you why I like it. I want to know all these people, places, and things in your past because I might pull some of those and put them in my current story. You've got an old rival from years ago in maybe when you were in your training school or whatever. I'm going to pull that character and maybe I can make him a good guy. Maybe he'll be an antagonist. Maybe she could be the villain. You don't know. Plus, it allows the characters to create stuff that go into the game so they feel more connected to the game because not only are they playing in your story and making decisions and driving the plot, but they're also adding in elements of their own. Like, oh yeah, that's my stepbrother from 10 years ago that I had in my backstory. Oh, this is great. It allows for some great, emotional and character developing moments for you as the player. And I think which is fantastic because that's why I play these kind of games is to become someone else and to play a character and develop not just by stats on a page, which is fun, but also as a character, I want to see beginning of the game, at the end, what are they going to be? Are they going to be this paragon of heroism and justice? Or are they going to be this salty anti-hero? And the whole development toward that. I find that to be fantastic. And the backstory leading up to that is going to just help you, the player, and if you're GMing, or it will help your GM write a better story. All right, gamers. So that was a quick conversation about a backstory. As a recap, so write one. You're not going to need an essay, 5 pages. just a couple of paragraphs just to help you flesh your character out. Also helps the GM as well develop a better game, more centered around you, the player, and you, the character, as well, which will help with your immersion. So, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to support my channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. Also, check me out over on Twitter and on Discord. Links will be in the description below. Until I see you again in the dungeon, I'm Brian, your Game Master, and happy gaming.